start looking at my table, I guess. We'll transition it over. Okay, we're streaming. Part 2 of this godforsaken set. So I went to TJ Maxx, and I had fun at TJ Maxx. And then my friend's a terrible influence, so we decided we'd walk around the like area where TJ Maxx is, and we did that for a bit. And then it was like 4:00, and then my friend's like, "Let's go to Hot Topic," and I was like, "Okay, banger, let's go to Hot Topic." And I was super happy we went to Hot Topic because I'm a big fan of the Persona franchise, and I've been looking for the whoa. I just hit my toe. I've been looking for the Persona 3 keychains for a while. And we found them. You can see them all. One more time, my focus. We have Shinjiro. Kind of cute. You have Shinjiro from Persona 3 Reload and regular. From the Persona 3, we have... I'm throwing them back in the bag. I don't need them out of the bag. We have Aegis. She's kind of cute. It doesn't focus well. Like, what?
Let's go.
We have Aegis. Love her. We have #1 simp material for me.
Oh.
I just dropped something. Oh, I just dropped my brick separator. Oh no. we have Yukari. I love Yukari. I would smash. And then we have my one chase character who I was looking for, Koromaru. He's so cute. I love his little keychain. Oh, and I bought these ones. I've had these for a while, but we also have Mitsuru, and we also have Ken. So I have Koromaru and Ken. They're like a team together. So I have almost every character, actually. The only ones I don't have is Makoto, Junpei, and Akihiko. Where did it go? I like dropped my... Oh my god, oh no. Did I really need that brick separator?
Is that a separate brick? Because these bricks are smaller, right?
Yeah. It was like a tiny one that I could use.
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried because, like, I'd like to use it. Well, tough luck, I guess. I'm just gonna thug it out, I guess. Oh, I found it. It fell right next to my power strip. And my power strip is black, so I couldn't even see it. Once again, the brick separator is very tiny. Oh, so it focuses a bit for the brick. Okay, here we go. We have our little thing. Yesterday, I'll finish bagging at some point. Should I do it? Should I finish it now? Because I want to redump all the brown bricks out. Okay.
I think
Yeah,
you're
it's
at a
fine.
state where you can just like use them.
I think I'm like good at this point. I have extra baggies though in case we have one baggie. These are the snack
do we
ones.
want to continue the bit or wait?
Let's wait. Let me make some progress first. I'd like to make some. Oh, today we're finishing the watered down. Hold on.
The watered down day old Wendy's.
Oh, it sucked. I just dropped my phone. I don't know if you could hear that. For drinks today, we have like a quarter of a water with mango pineapple flavoring in it. Got that from work yesterday. And then we have a little bit of ginger ale. That's the
This is the weirdest mukbang ever.
That's the hydration we have for today. Okay, team. Oh, and there goes my Pokeball. I hope I didn't break it. Oh, so I didn't finish my story. So we went to 3B after after we ate, we went to 3B because why not? You know. And these are light brown ones. They are. We went to 3B and I saw Michael out there.
Yo. Wait,
Like,
does he work at 3Bs?
no, I think he have to figure out how this goes. I think it goes like this. No, he was celebrating a friend's birthday.
Nice.
That's why he couldn't join us. But yes, I was so surprised to see him out there. It was literally just a coincidence. I went to go get some ice cream and he just happened to be out there. This one goes here. I need this is so much easier. Like, legitimately. I'm, like, so upset I didn't do this earlier. Now the only hard part is, like, looking through these bags. The brown bag is so thick, though. Like, compared to the other one, like, this is the light brown bag compared to the dark brown bag. Like, it's so much thicker.
I gotta imagine it's harder to find the right piece in that.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I might dump the brown bag out.
Mm-hmm.
So I can like dig through the browns in the dish.
Maybe you just have like a separate bowl.
I might. I don't want to run downstairs and grab a bowl right now though. Whatever. We'll dig through them like this. I'm obviously not finishing this today. I'll do it. Yeah. I'll stream tomorrow, probably most of the day as well tomorrow. I'll wake up early. I'll do my hair early, and I'll probably stream all day tomorrow. And we'll see what we can get done tomorrow. Before I have to slave myself away to work for the next 5 days. God damn it. I hate my job. At Marshall's. I don't work at Michael's. I don't work at Michael's. I think I have everything done for this one. So now we're working on, you can kind of see, which is very nice. We'll go one color at a time.
Also, I see what you mean by they have like color for the new pieces.
Yes.
That's really nice.
It's a lot better than Lego. I want to show this off next to one of my Lego sets when we're done, because I was thinking about it. I was like, my most detailed set is probably it's my Lego Technic set. And I don't know how like Lego nerdy you are, cuz I'm a huge Lego nerd. And Lego Technic is like, it's like everyone hates it. Because of how the pieces are. I have a car. I'm going to take a picture of it one day so I can just pop it up on stream. But Lego Technic is like ass, I would say. Okay.
It's like ass?
It's like no one likes it. How about that? No one likes it. Like legitimately. And I get why. Like my hands, okay, so here's when I was young, I guess a little Lego story time while I'm putting together Lego. When I was young, like I wasn't big into Legos. Like with how I'm a nerd for them, you wouldn't think that I was big into Lego. Like you would think I was big into Legos when I was young, right?
Yeah.
But I actually wasn't. I never touched a Lego set until I was like 12 years old, I think.
Oh, what?
Okay, like that's crazy. Either till I was like 10 or 11, like 10 to 12 years range was the very first time I had a Lego set. And my very first set was the Lego Technic Porsche 911. That was my very first set. No, it was not my first set. I'm sorry. My first set was the Green Dragon from Ninjago. I'm sorry. I'm a liar. It was the Green Dragon from Ninjago.
Because that's around when that movie came out, right?
Yes, I was big into Ninjago when I was a kid.
But you didn't have Legos?
I didn't like Legos, but I was big into Ninjago. So, don't sue me. Don't sue me.
No, I'm just like, that's interesting, because like...
Yes, it is. Isn't it?
I feel like I've I've kind of grown up with Legos in some degree. Like,
Really?
um, like they always have those like little like $6 sets
Yes.
at stores.
I never put together one of those sets.
Wow.
I've never put together a cheap Lego set in my life. Like I think like the
Yeah.
cheapest Lego sets I put together is uh like a Jurassic World. Oh, a Jumanji one, I think. But that
Mm,
had like functioning parts. And I think back then it was like $20, which would put it at like $40 or $50 nowadays.
yeah.
But yeah.
Did I also have I told you that my dad has the Apollo rocket?
No, you did not.
Yeah.
What? I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous,
Yeah.
bro. But yeah, so my very first set was the Lego Ninjago Green
Mhm.
Dragon. Specifically the one Lloyd had. Um
Yeah.
and I was big into Ninjago, but when what was his name? Like Garmedodon or whatever?
Ramadan?
Garmadon. When he had like that transformation scene where he grew like extra limbs, I legit had nightmares for
And
like
okay, are we talking
weeks.
about cartoon show or movie?
The cartoon show.
I I think I saw like bits and pieces of like a Ninjago, but I wasn't like a Ninjago kid
I was a
in that realm.
kid. I was a Ninjago kid.
Um, but
Let's
yeah,
see. Goes
I
worse.
gotta imagine that's a little uh, as like a tiny little lad.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out where this goes. Yellow piece goes there. Brown brick. Did I miss a piece? I missed a piece somewhere. A piece
Is it?
goes right here.
Are you on 15?
I'm a 14. I have to see what this piece is. Oh, it's a little green piece. I missed a little green piece. Well, now it's easy because I can just dig through my green bag and find the green piece I'm looking for. But yeah, long story short, big into Ninjago. So my parents got me the green Lego Ninjago dragon. After
Mm-hmm.
that, I put that to. It was like 900 pieces, I think. I remember like immediately. I have a very bad habit of doing something immediately after I get it.
Yeah.
Um, and which is like insane that like I've stopped doing this because if it was like if like this was an actual Lego set, I probably wouldn't have even gone out today. But regardless, um, so I immediately put that thing together, and it was fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss another piece? I'm just bad at this, bro. I
Now,
bet.
now, why was your second Lego set a Porsche?
No, it wasn't. I dinked around with the smaller sets a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, cause like I wasn't big into it. Then my second like major set was the four-headed dragon from Ninjago. Shut
Yeah.
up! I was a Ninjago
No,
kid. What
no,
can I
it's
say?
just you went from dragon to another
Yeah,
four-headed
yeah,
dragon.
from like dragon to dragon, and I was a
Mm.
bit more serious with that one. This one
You're a
doesn't
bit of a
have.
dragon head.
Hold on. Okay, very funny, very funny. So there was that. I went from dragon to dragon basically. I don't really count the small ones because my dad really wanted them more than I did. If anything, I wasn't like too big into it. I wasn't that interested. I hate
Mm.
to say it, but I wasn't that interested in Lego. It was just something for me to do. And
Yeah.
then I got the Lego Ninjago dragon, the four-headed one. After Lloyd awakened, it was the one where he like awakens his
Mhm.
powers as a green ninja and like confuse the four dragons together or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was that one, and it's like white or whatever. I don't know. And what this shirt?
Bro, I just got the biggest like flashback to like
There we
preschool
go.
vibe from okay, so like I went to daycare as a wee little child.
Yes.
Um and there was like they had Legos there.
Oh.
Um this might actually be like beginning or like sometime in elementary school when this was, but like I don't know, like there were these characters that I would make that kind of have like lore, and they didn't have like the minifigures.
Oh.
They had the full on block, so you would make the
Okay.
giant like block characters
Yeah.
to play around with. Um, yeah, I also I j- and you used to just like the technique for building walls. I think I just remember like this discussion of like how to make a good wall because we were all like little children and didn't realize you could like interlock the blocks.
Oh. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I definitely would not have taken part of that conversation when I was younger. But it's fun to hear about it now. But let's see. So I got the four-headed dragon, and like I was into this. I was like into this, like
Yeah.
dead into this. But I never like I wasn't into it as I am now. Like now, if I go to the store, like if I go to Target,
Hmm.
um, I'm like there's a or like Walmart, there's like a 70% chance I'll walk out with a set now. Like it's bad.
Oof.
The last time I went to Walmart, literally didn't even go for a Lego set. Spent 2 hours in the bathroom, walked out with a Lego set. So that's like where I'm at, right?
Like you
So
go in, don't even go to the Lego section, just like walk out
yes,
and look in your hands.
and
There's just a
I just
Lego set
have a
in the
Lego
store.
set. Like I don't know
Yeah.
how it happens. So, but it is what it is,
You
right?
you just black out.
It really is just like blacking out and waking up with one. So we're putting down the little bear. The little bear, he goes right here. Goes right here. Can he fit? Hold on. I might need to move the little plant. Which way is the plant supposed to be facing? That way? So it's supposed to go down right there. There we
It's
go.
also
Got the little bear
it's
down.
also kind of wild how much like Lego took over that like modeling field.
Oh yes. Took it over very big. But where was I? Oh.
Yeah.
So yes. So when I was so then I got like the three-legged dragon, of course. Not the four-headed dragon. I was actually into that. Like I liked that cuz it was something that I liked. And
Yeah.
it wasn't just my dad picking out a set for himself, really. I never picked it out, but they knew I liked Ninjago. So, yeah. And then I remember that the four-headed one was also for my birthday. Then I remember coming down Christmas morning and seeing this giant box, and I was like, I must have been like 11 at the time. So this set was definitely was like way too old for me. Because this is like an 18 and up set, I think. But,
Well, okay, when did you first get Legos? I'm trying to put like
I
did you
think
get
like
them when you were like
9.
8 or
No,
9?
I think 9. I got it the
Mhm.
year, I think, and then like 10 was when I got the four-headed dragon. So it would have been around like 10 probably when I got the 911. It would have been
Yeah.
when I was like 10. Actually, I don't want to scroll through my photos. I think I have a photo of it, so it might not have been when I was 10. It might have been 12.
Mm.
I might be, I don't know, but I know it's been a long time. Because I have, let's see how many sets I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sets? I have like 13 sets. Um, but I'm not counting the ones that I've dismantled and sold. Because I had like a Joker car. I've had a Batman car. I've had the Jumanji one. I've had a dinosaur one. And I've had the two dragons. So I've had quite a bit. Oh, I didn't even count my Eiffel Tower. Oh my god, I have 14 sets in my room right now. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, 14 sets in my room. 15. 15 sets in my room. Okay. Now that we're done counting. So it's been I have the wrong piece. It's been a while since I've been making Lego. But I remember coming down Christmas morning and seeing this like giant box, and I was like, whoa, this is like a huge box. Like, I wonder what it is. And I rip it open, and it's the Lego Technic Porsche, the 911. And here's the thing about the Lego Technic Porsche. The bags weren't numbered.
Oh.
Right? It was weird. I don't know if it was like a feature of like old, like back then. Now I think Technic stuff is numbered, but then it wasn't. But I wasn't as dumb as I am today. So I didn't dump all the pieces out, of course. I kept them in the bags. And I consider that like one of my very first like actual Lego sets. 'Cause it is one of my very first actual Lego sets. But like the big kid Lego sets. the 18 plus sets. So I put that together. It took me 3 days to put it together. The third day I was putting it together, my mom said, it was getting late, and my mom said, start packing up now, you're not going to finish it today. Jokes on her, I finished that set that night. But it was like a 9 to 5 for me, bro. I build from like 8 in the morning to 8 at night. It took a long time. And I actually built it on my living room floor on carpet. Which, that's just like a power move, right? It's pretty hard to put the Lego together as it is. But like I did that on carpet. So that was my little power move. And then I didn't beg my parents for another set, but I guess they saw how much I enjoyed putting together my Lego Technic car set, which I don't even like cars, but whatever. And then they got me the Discovery Space Shuttle, the NASA Discovery Space Shuttle, which I have sitting on my desk right here. You can't see it because off to the side. Which came with the Hubble Space Telescope. It was like a 2-in-1 set. But I
also have the space station set. I just remembered.
Ooh, nice. But so I got the space shuttle with the Hubble telescope as well. And that was my second big boy set, my big girl set. So that was that. And where does that go? This 1, 2. So that was that, right? And that kind of like this one kind of solidified my like love for Lego, I would say. Like
what, the first one or
the space shuttle. The space shuttle kind of solidified it. I had so much fun putting it together. And I had so much fun putting it together. Then I asked the very first time I asked for a Lego set was for what plant is it called? Like the birds of paradise. It's discontinued now. So I'm happy to say that. I'm very proud. It's discontinued, but the birds of paradise, that was that was the second ever, that was the first ever set that I actually asked for. And I'm pretty sure I got that for my birthday. That was like a birthday gift that I
Nice.
got. And it's
I
just
see. Why do I see it on Amazon? Sorry,
cuz you
that
can
voice crack.
no, you can buy it. Like you can still buy it from people who are selling it. Like other people, like you can sell stuff on Amazon. You don't have to have a shop. But
It says from Lego.
I
Maybe
mm,
they like are
recontinued it.
reselling it now or
They
something.
might be reselling it because last I heard it was discontinued. So I don't know. You
Sorry.
what?
What is? I think someone said an insane review. Not like an insane review, but like I just read the lines. Yes, it's retired, darling. From a reviewer.
What? So yeah, it is
Oh.
retired. But yeah, so
Ooh.
that was that. And then I mean like I said, it's just grown since then. If I were to say what my favorite set is that I've put together in my entire life, I would say my Vespa. My Vespa is my favorite. I know, kind of weird for me not to put my Eiffel Tower at number 1, but I legitimate like there's a story behind that. It took me 40 hours to put my Eiffel Tower together. Mind you, like a typical like 1,000 piece set when it comes to Lego, I can put together in like an afternoon, right? My Eiffel Tower took me about um like where does this go? Right here. Took me about 40 hours to put together. I remember how it was is I would literally go to school, come home, work on set, go to bed. That was it. Like that was my life for a bit. Um and then after getting it done, I like cuz it's in 3 pieces, you can like take I think it's in 4 pieces. But it's in pieces, right? So I was storing it in the garage. And what happened is as I was putting the box over it to protect the cats over it, because we had like a box to put over it, uh, my dad like knocked into it, and is the top white? Knocked into it, and ended up dropping the top, like the very top of it, and a piece was missing. Like I
Mhm.
couldn't find a piece, and I spent like hours looking for this piece, and I guess now this was a little bitchy of me. I'm not gonna lie. I should have been a bit nicer about it, but like he wanted, he said, "Oh, well, and one of like we saved the little sets in case, uh, like in case of something. So we saved the little sets. So he was like, "Oh, I can just like you have another like this piece in another Lego set, like we'll just grab it from that set." But I wouldn't like the original piece from the set that it was in. So I was kind of bitchy about it. Uh
Mhm.
and okay, fair enough. I probably shouldn't have been bitchy about it. But that was a really bad experience and I'm never letting him handle my Legos again. But yeah, I own up. I was being a jerk. I get he was trying to help, but
I'm gonna be honest. I like didn't hear the first half of that conversation because I was like entranced by this person's review.
oh, TLDR, uh, dad breaks part of Lego set, offers to use a non-original piece from set. I get upset, and then find original piece after many minutes of crying and sobbing. I was very emotional. Okay, it took me a while to put that thing together.
Yeah.
Let's
Um.
see.
I
One.
find this review very interesting just because of like the vibe they give off in it.
Oh.
It feels like it's scripted, but in a way that I'm not like upset at. I just it's Do you
It's,
want me to share it to you?
can you read it?
Yeah.
Yeah, read
Okay.
it. You don't sound happy to read it.
No, I'm just yeah.
Just
Okay. So the title is Posh Birthday Lego Splurge Review 5 glorious stars.
oh no.
And for someone using Posh, apparently it was reviewed in the United States on April 22nd, 2025.
oh. Oh, so this is like new.
Yeah.
Is this still for the birds of a feather? Like the birds of
Yeah.
paradise one?
Hmm.
Oh god. Okay, lay
Oh,
it on me.
okay. Oh, the utter joy and unadulterated glee of an accidental purchase, birthday purchase. Well, accidental on purpose birthday purchase. I finally did it. I bought the Lego 10289 Creator Expert Bird of Paradise. And I regret absolutely nothing. Yes, it's retired, darling. Practically a collector's item. But a few precious sets remain in the wild, and I have hunted one down like the uh, botanical bounty it is.
oh.
The set itself, a magnificent marvel. The flowers and foliage are fully posable, darling. It's like topiary met engineering had a very stylish baby. Well, it's like topiary and well, it's like topiary met engineering and had a very stylish baby. It now graces my shelf with elegance of a proper hothouse bloom, minus the wilting, fussing, and pest-related drama. And let's be honest, bricks never need misting. Lego bricks never need misting.
Oh.
Assembly was a deliciously meditative experience. The only danger, becoming hopelessly addicted to building plastic flora. But frankly, I crossed that line several bouquets ago. If you're a fellow botanical aficionado, or just someone with exceptional taste, and a birthday to justify your whims, snap this beauty before it disappears forever. I did. On purpose. Sort of. Absolutely recommend.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Why why is this weirdo in the Amazon reviews?
I don't know.
Like that's I'm sorry. I just got to doing the tree. I'm not happy to do it, so I'm going to ignore doing it for now.
Mhm.
I'm going to do that
Maybe
last.
do it so that you don't.
So I don't hate doing it later.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to do it now.
So that you. Yeah.
What I mean by avoiding it is I'm going to do all the other things
Okay.
before putting the tree stuff down.
Mhm.
But yeah. I'm actually having quite a bit of fun with this set despite what it sounds like. And maybe I don't know. I don't know what makes Lego so fun. I remember like no one enjoyed Lego until like COVID hit. And then all of a sudden it was like the most popular item in the world and everyone wanted it. And now we have Lego scalpers like just buying up
Yeah.
sets and not even like building them. Yeah, my dad's one of those people. He wants to be like a Lego scalper. He bought for my
Wow.
birthday, I went to King of Prussia, my Sweet 16. That's when I got the Eiffel Tower set. He also decided it'd be a fun time to get shirt. Sorry, I got the wrong color. It needs to be white. I'm colorblind. Um he wants to be like he bought the globe, which I
Mm.
built. But he bought the globe and he's like, "Oh, this one's for me." First of all, weird. It's my birthday.
I
Like,
think your dad's just likes Legos and is afraid to like admit it.
I think so too. But he like never put it together. And one day I was really bored and I said, "Hey, I'm going to go put the like globe that you bought. I'm going to go put it together." And he's like, "No, don't put it together. I'm going to sell it." And I was like, "Why?" Like, that doesn't even make sense. And he's like, "I'm going to make money off of it." And I'm like, "Okay, whatever. I'm going to go put it together cuz I'm going to use it for its intended purpose." Lego didn't make Legos so people could buy them and keep them in boxes for the rest of their lives, you know? Lego made
Yeah.
Lego so people could buy them and have fun and put them together and be whimsical. And I'm going to be one of those whimsical people regardless. But he got pissy after that. And I was like, "Well, I'm sorry I enjoy my life. I'm sorry I like putting Legos together. You know? Like, my bad, I guess, for doing that. I don't know. I didn't even, like, come on, don't be, like, come on. It's
What?
such, like, a dumb thing to be upset about. Oh, you use Lego for their intended purpose. I'm gonna be upset. Like,
For real?
okay. Like, I'm not gonna buy something that's, like, $100 and not even do anything with it. You know?
Does like Legos actually appreciate that much in value?
Um, it never like Lego. What had the only time Legos rise in value is like from the moment you buy them is
If it's
when becomes discontinued,
yeah.
like when they don't make them anymore. And the only set that I have that's discontinued is my Birds of Paradise one. So I could
Mhm.
probably break it down and sell it for bank, but I'm not going to because I'm
My
I'm cool like that.
I what's the set? My dad has the Lego architecture set of like the falling waters. What is that?
Falling Waters. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Unless it has a name.
Falling water.
It must be discontinued,
It might
right?
be.
It might have been discontinued before I got into Lego. Because I haven't
Oh,
seen that in stores.
it's like old.
Okay, that's probably
Um,
why I haven't heard of it.
like the one we have has dust.
Oh, okay. All my Legos have dust.
Um, but like we always have it like on display in our house, and it's like I don't know. It's become a staple for me.
Yeah, that's really cool though. I wish. Okay, I gotta do all the brown pieces now. I wish. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just like to, like just use them for their intended purpose, right? It's like Pokemon. You know, Pokemon didn't make their three, one, two, three, four, five, six. Sorry,
I mean,
one, two, three,
Pokemon.
four,
Like,
five, six.
what do you mean? The games or the cards?
The cards. One, two, three, four, five.
Uh,
They didn't
I mean,
make
they kind of did make a lot of the cards for that though.
what for scalpers to buy and then resell at enormous prices.
Well, there it's more like the weird like market of like collectors items.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like Pokemon meant
But
for their
like
items to be hot, but not for like it was made for kids. you know?
It was made for kids, but then like
But now we have like 40-year-old jobless adults, you know, buying up
yeah,
this stuff.
but there like I think there's an argument, like people grew up with that. Like Pokemon cards have literally been around for decades
Yeah.
and people's childhoods, and for like I think there's a better argument for some of like the newer ones, and like buying up all of the ones in like actual like retail stores, and like people like kids can't experience those cards and
Yeah.
stuff nowadays, but like for some of the older ones that are like discontinued,
Oh yes, I
like
I get those. Like I'm cool
like
like
yeah.
if you decide to collect those. But I mean like the ones that's a like the brand new packs, like what was the newest one? Like Prismatic Evolutions or something?
Mhm.
Like kids couldn't even get a hold of them and literal adults were like ripping these like boxes out of like 10-year-olds hands because they
Yeah,
wanted to sell them at an inflated price. And I don't get the hype of like okay, like I guess everyone wants to make a little money, but like just get a job.
I yeah, I think for some of those people it's like also because it's a thing that they grew up with, but yeah. I don't think they're like making a living just scalping
Some
Legos
people
or
do. No, some people
scalping.
do.
I mean, some people do, but like doing some of that is like most of that market I don't think like is their actual job.
I hope. I can only pray.
Bro, in this economy, I think like Pokemon cards aren't holding your mortgage together.
That's true. You got bigger bills to pay.
Yeah.
But yes, I do think nowadays it's very wishy-washy with collector's items, you know? Like I get
Yeah.
the one hand of like buying them and wanting to preserve them, but on the other hand, I it's like, you
It
know,
goes against what the intent was.
yeah. And I'm sure none of
Yeah.
these companies started out
And
thinking
like
that their item would be the next big hit coming to the stores, you know? But
and high key it's kind of just because of the like system we have in the world where it's like just focusing on profit instead of like
fun.
yeah, the
Lindsay.
well-being of people.
Where's this damn piece, bro? Is this it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, gotta love Lego though. Gotta love Lego. These fake ones though, super, super good. Substitute for anything really. Um, super good substitute. What's this? What is this? I go here and then gotta love them. I mean, they're great. The six, they're great. They actually build together well. Surprisingly, I don't think I've ever seen a Lego go together this well. A fake set, at least.
Also for like you know how I was like doing some temple stuff?
Yes.
One of the things that they had was like about um like getting ready for temple, and it's like it felt like it was just begging me to go outside.
No.
I was like, please just talk to people once during a semester. Make this pledge to talk to
Oh
one of
my
each
god.
group of people for one semester, please.
I've been doing hack stuff, cause,
Which,
which is like,
yeah.
yeah. I need to meet with an advisor, cause I have to, I've been given the chance to take honors classes, cause my GPA is that good from like the semester
Mhm.
I did during. God fucking damn it. Sorry, I dropped a piece.
During God fucking damn it.
No, during the high school year, you know?
Mhm.
And so I was like, okay, I need to speak with an advisor about that. Tell me why it's so hard to set up a meeting with an advisor. Like, there's just no, like, now because I was lazy and have been procrastinating, um, I missed, like, the deadline. I missed the date to just be able to go in the office and speak with an advisor. So that's kind of on me. But then again, those meetings are only first come, first serve. And you can only have 15 minutes with them. So there's no guarantee that I would actually be able to get a meeting with this advisor.
Yeah.
But, so, like, whatever. But I've been trying to make a meeting, and when I say it's so hard to, like, there's nothing for what I want. So, yeah, I have to figure out what I do. And I also have to talk with them about doing, like, because I was going to only go part-time, because,
Mhm.
yeah, I was only going to do part-time. But then, um, where did I put that piece? Oh, I put it in the right spot. Did I? Yeah, I put it in the right spot. Sorry, I was bugging out. Um, and so, what was I talking about? Oh, I was gonna go part time and but my
Mhm.
mom's like, just get your associate's degree in 2 years instead of doing it in 4. So I had to talk with the advisor about changing to full time as well. But literally, like I said, it's so hard. It's so hard. It's so hard to make a meeting. So I'm
Yeah.
literally just about to email them and say, yo, just set me up with a meeting, please. I can't navigate this goddamn portal to make a
Mhm.
meeting. It's so, like, and I'm not even, the worst thing about me is, like, I'm not even
Mhm.
bad with technology. Like, I'm not even bad with technology. So I feel bad for, like, the older folks
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
are,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
abysmal with technology, trying to set up a meeting,
Mhm.
because it's like they don't want you to meet with your advisors. And the
Mhm.
thing is, I can't even schedule more classes without an advising pin. So I need to meet with one to schedule more classes. So,
Wow.
like,
Um,
it's so bad.
I'm lucky that Temple also uses Canvas.
Oh my god,
S-
that must be so nice.
Yeah, I honestly, I wonder what it's gonna be like going into college with people who like have no experience with Canvas.
Oh,
Because
yes.
like, I mean, like literally, I've used it since like what, elementary school or something. When did we start using Canvas? It was like
It was
middle
during, like,
elementary.
COVID, during middle, I would say.
Well, because I think there was like Canvas even before that.
But there was Google Classroom.
There was Google Classroom as well.
Google Classroom, I know I used that mainly, and then we really switched over to Canvas in,
Hmm.
like the end of middle school.
Yeah, but
So,
yeah, it's convenient that I already am familiar with how to use all of that stuff.
yeah, I mean, the good thing about Hack is that their, like, portal where I see all my
Hmm.
classes, it's kind of like a Canvas dupe. Like, it has all the same features that Canvas does. It's just, it's basically like Hack went to the makers of Canvas and was like, "Can I copy your homework?" And Canvas was like, "Yeah, but just change it up a bit." That's literally what it feels like. So it's
Wow.
super. Where is this godforsaken goddamn piece? Hate these brown pieces, bro. Not that
I
I
can't
hate.
believe you said
Not
that.
that.
They're
No,
called
no,
people, actually.
no. Not. Wait a sec. You know, I was talking with my friend. I was driving him home. I found the piece thing. I did not find the piece.
You
I was
found
driving.
chaos.
I was driving my friend home, and he was like, I guess he made a friend. He made a friend, for once in his life, but he thought she was gay, for like the first couple of months, because
Mhm.
she couldn't dress at all, and
That's
I was
that's
like,
kind of mean.
I was like, wait, so are you saying I have, like, I can't dress? Because, like, I was like, you know, if
Mhm.
he thought she was gay because she had, like, no style, like, does that mean I have no style? And he was like, wait, but, like, you're different. And I was like, am I now? I'm different. So I guess I have a good style. Yeah, take that,
Yeah.
gay people. I dress better than everyone else. Gotta love. Oh, is this it? Bro, I've literally found every other piece except for the one I'm looking for. Like, it's not even. It's,
Bro.
like, what? Is this it? No. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where, where, where?
Where?
Oh my god. It was, like, terrible. Thank you for that. I really needed that. Are you just going through the cycle, bro? Where is it? You better have the cheers ready for when I find it. No, not now. It's too early. I gotta find it first. I gotta find this piece first. I don't already have it out, do I? I don't. Where's Albejo when you need her? I need that
Do
power
we need Aldejo?
I need that power she was giving me last night. To find these goddamn pieces. Like, I need that power. That's not it. That's not it. Gonna have a bitch finding that piece, though. What's this? That's not it.
Ooh.
So I was at Hot Topic today, and
Oh.
and there was the cashier who was checking me out had like a skibbity toilet thing, like keychain on her lanyard. And I was
You just have like the 1,000-yard stare.
and I was like so tempted to tell her that I streamed putting together a skibbity toilet set. But I was like, that's so embarrassing. So I'm not going to. So I
You
didn't.
should have asked her if she likes Lego sets.
So, like, yeah, I was like, that's so embarrassing. So I'm not gonna ask her. I'm not gonna tell her that I put together one. But, yeah. Super, super embarrassing. Where is this? Oh my god, I found it.
The first time
I found it.
went,
I found it.
you found it?
I told you to have the cheers ready.
Wait.
Okay. Hold on, we'll
okay.
do this again. We'll do this again.
Okay.
Oh, I found it. I found it. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we get it. I, I think we get it. I think we get it. I think we get it.
Yeah.
What is that? Wait. That goes.
Pardon my dog for barking.
What is what? So that goes there. There's one. There's one behind it. That goes one there. Oh, I already put that piece down.
So after hack, where are you thinking on going?
Penn State. And then I'm gonna go to Whitener Law. I'm gonna do like a 2x2 program.
Nice.
That must be a one piece. The one piece? I'm so confused.
Wait, where's Whitener? Is that
Widener. It's on Lingelstown.
is that's not that like historically bad like law school, is it?
I hope not. I'm like a third gen. I'm like third gen for that. Wait, so that's there. That's there. So when that goes down, this goes in there. That goes there. But that's supposed to go. Wait, hold on. I'm so confused. Is there already a. Wait, so this is that. Okay, so this is that. So. Three. Oh, okay. Oh my god, it was just like impossible to see. I think this is how it's supposed to go. Yes, okay. I see it now. God, that was hard. Or is it that I'm just blind? Who knows? Should have took out that slanted piece when I had the chance. Now I gotta re-find it. Okay, we'll look for the 2x2 at the same time. This is so hard. Like what? Oh, no, that's the three. That's the corner. There's the 2x2. That's not the 2x2. There it is. The 2x2 goes right there. And then the 3. And then the other 2. This one goes like this. Okay. Oh my god, this is so much harder than it needs to be. Okay, there's that. And so now I'm just... Oh, I need another 2x2. No, I don't. I need that one piece. I need the one piece, bro. Now, let's see. Let's see. Let's see, gang. If we can find this piece. Might take a bit again. I found it once, but there's no guarantee I'll find it easily again.
Widener is not looking good for rankings.
Oh, it's fine. Both my family members turned out to be good lawyers.
That's good.
Mm.
Do you want to hear the results, or
No.
are you good?
No.
Yeah.
Then again, I think that was a school where there was a bomb threat, and they kind of just let the students taking the test, I think it was the LSAT, keep going.
Yeah.
And then told them, like, after it was done, like, hey, there was a bomb threat, so we're going to evacuate you.
If I'm correct, I believe it's the law school that Trump's lawyer went to.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, can't help that. You know? Can't help that. Oh, there it is. Is that the piece? This does not feel like the piece. No, it's not. God damn. I feel like I'm in an endless cycle of looking for one singular piece. I hate this brown bag. I hate this bag of the color brown. I'm gonna keep that one to myself. Oh my god. I almost said something terrible.
Yeah, like Widener is a wild school. I think UPenn's also a good option.
UPenn? No, I'm third gen. We're gonna keep the family lineage going.
Yeah.
They also, well, I mean, and the other thing is, they offer partnership with Penn State. I can do a 3x3 program and get my bachelor's at Penn State while getting my Juris Doctorate as well.
Yeah.
So, that's another
good.
one of the reasons.
And also, like, it's ultimately your choice.
Yeah. Third gen, baby. Third gen. Gotta love coming from. Maybe they'll let me in easier too. I hope not. That would be terrible if they let generations in easier without actually, like, caring. But who knows?
I mean, do you want me to be honest?
Yes, be honest.
Judging, like, by the notable alumni, which are, like, all, like, Republican, like,
Oh, shit.
lawmakers or, like, congressmen, and,
It sounds like it's lineage based.
yeah, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. It being lineage. I don't agree with that whatsoever, might I add. I don't agree with people with colleges only accepting, like, generations. I think that's a terrible thing.
Yeah.
Even though I say, third gen, baby. You know. Even though I say that, I don't agree with colleges accepting gens. Because that's just not fair to everyone else.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, you know, the person who started that generation had to have gotten in somehow. You know?
Mm.
So, I just don't think it's fair that they do that. But who am I? Who am I to make up new college rules? Where is this goddamn piece, bro? My back's hurting. Whew. My back is aching. Looking for this piece. It's like I'm working a 9 to 5, bro. Okay, I'm sweating. Hold on. I gotta take my jacket off. I got new clothes the other day.
That's good.
And now I dress like a man. I dress like a man. And
You- That's good. Good for you.
thank you.
I high key also need to do like clothes shopping, like buy some new clothes.
Yeah. I was like, you know, gotta love, gotta love my clothing choices. For some
Mm.
reason, these past couple of like months, I've been drifting towards liking to wear um I've been drifting towards liking to wear what's it? Um like collared shirts as opposed
Oh yeah,
to like other kinds of shirts. And I don't know why. I really don't know why.
bro. I'm wearing a collared shirt right now.
I had a collared button up just on. I had to take it off because I was hot.
I'm wearing one.
But
Was that
yeah.
a sneeze?
Yeah, that was a sneeze. What? Don't laugh.
Sorry. It was
Don't
just wild.
don't don't laugh. What? Why are we laughing about my sneeze? What's so funny about my sneeze?
I don't know.
What? You laughed. So there must be something funny about my sneeze.
It just it was funny noise.
I
That's
found the piece. Oh my god.
that's all.
I found the one piece. Hold on, I have to hold it.
You found the one piece?
I did. I'm about to pull it out. My friend found a one-piece shirt today at TJ Maxx. It was too small, so he didn't get it. But here it is. It's kind of blurry.
There's gotta be some like wild like one piece shirts.
I don't know. I'm a big fan. My dream car is I have two dream cars. I either want
Mm.
the one's like a feasible dream. The other one I don't know how feasible it is. I want a truck. Any kind of truck, except for a Cybertruck. I don't want a
Yeah.
Cybertruck. But you know, that's like a dream. I want a big car so I can feel big and powerful because
Hmm.
I'm kind of small. Have you
You are like
noticed?
yeah.
Okay. Glad to know you've noticed. But I'm kind of small, not gonna lie. So I'd like to have a big car so I can feel big and powerful.
Overcompensate a
The
little bit.
second the second car I want is I want a Volkswagen bus. I want a hippie bus. I want a hippie van.
Oh,
I want a hippie
a
van.
like a hippie van. Okay.
Yeah.
A Volkswagen bus just got me very confused.
Yeah, that's the official name for them, the Volkswagen bus. Um, and Volkswagen did stop making them, and then they turned to making electric ones. So they make electric
Honestly,
ones, but they don't look like the original ones. And I've been
what do
going
they look like?
here. I got you, fam. Oh, you mean the Volkswagen? You mean the electric ones?
Yeah, what?
Funky. I don't know.
Let me.
It just doesn't feel like the original to me. I might get one of the electric ones one day, but maybe when electric cars become a lot more stable in society, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely not now. I'm definitely not getting one now. But
I had to see what you mean, like the weird grill at the bottom.
yes, like it just doesn't feel right to me.
You need
Um
that like that old like red like white bumper thing.
yes, I need that. But so regardless, at I was at Marshall's this week. This weekend was my 20% weekend. So I was buying up everything that I could. And
Wait,
I was
I think they do actually make the other vibe with the
do they?
electric.
Send a photo to me cuz that means I might be getting an electric one. if it's actually possible. But so I was I was looking through, you know, I was I went to Marshalls because I was like, oh, we get like shirts with cars in on them sometimes. And I was like, okay, well, I know if we have a Volkswagen shirt in, there might be a chance it's a Volkswagen bus instead of like a Volkswagen racing car or something, you know? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna check to see if we have one. And we had one at Marshall's, but there was, with the bus, along with the bus, it was a picture. Like, there was also, there's also big, like, naked Bigfoot, like, sipping beer with the picture in the back of the shirt. And I was like, I'd be, like, embarrassed to wear that out. Like, that's such an embarrassing look. Like, what? So, Neil said I didn't get that one. So, I was super bummed that I didn't get the Volkswagen shirt I was looking for. But I did manage. Did I not grab another one? Oh, there it is. Oh, but I did manage to find a shirt at TJ Maxx today, and I was jumping for joy. I was so happy that I got this dumb shirt. Hold on, I'll show the camera. I was worried that it might not fit because I'm kind of fat. I shop in the fat women's area, but this was a men's. So usually I wear extra large in men's. The shirt on that I just recently bought was an extra large in men's, and the larges didn't fit me. But I took my chance and I tried it on. Well, it's kind of banger. Kind of banger, I would say. Let me see if I can get it so it just shows the thing on the back. Oh, but it's officially licensed. Like, it's officially licensed product. But it's like the actual bus. It's super cool. I love it. It's very nice. It's a Volkswagen bus. They call it the bus too. So it's not just me. It's kind of weird to show it on stream. There we go. There we go. Very, very cool shirt. On the back, it's kind of motivational. It says, think small, dream big, the bus that fits your life and your garage. And on the bottom it says, take the bus, every generation deserves an icon. And this bus is an icon, bro. The Volkswagen bus is such an icon. I love it so much. I did find at I was driving down the road one day, minding my business as I usually do. When, I usually mind my business when driving. When I ran into a hippie van. It was a really hippie van. You're gonna have to search this up because I think it looks so cool. It was the Subaru DS. And I was like, the Subaru DS. I was like, that looks really cool. It's like a hippie van. And I searched it up, and it's from Japan. And I was like, that's really nice. And buying one, like buying a four-wheel drive, I think is like only 15,000 or something for all-wheel drive. Which
you could probably easily get like an old
Volkswagen.
Yeah.
I could, but there's no guarantee it'll be in good shape.
You could also take one and then like convert it to an EV.
That's true. I could do that as well.
If you want to like keep the green route, but
no, I don't really care about saving the earth.
Wow.
Wait, guys. Guys, don't clip that. I do care about the earth. I do care about the earth. Just
you hate the earth and you want it to die.
No, I never said that, team. Well, actually I kind of just did.
You did.
I kind of just did. Let me reiterate. Maybe I'll turn it into, maybe I'll get the electric one when electric becomes more self-sustainable. Right now, It's kind of hard. Like, it's expensive, for
Mm-hmm.
one. For two, like, getting the, is this one? Two. Getting the, like, trying to find an electric charger out in public, it's, like, really hard.
Yeah.
It's, like, really hard. And most places only have, like, one or two of them.
Mm-hmm.
So if I ever need to charge, like, I'm never gonna be able to charge. So,
And like
you know.
it's the best route to do like least carbon footprint is actually probably like using honestly more public transportation, but like that's not really available everywhere.
Yeah.
And I wonder like how much does the emissions benefit for like using electric cars versus like gas work?
Who
Because
knows?
some of them like still like get energy from like fossil or like
Mm-hmm.
power plants that emit CO2.
If anything, we need solar. Solar power.
Solar power.
Solar
Did you hear
power.
like I there was this thing that I saw where they're like creating way more efficient solar panels.
I think I heard about that at one point. I didn't know if they were really gonna, how well it was gonna be, but I heard they were talking about it. This one? Oh, yes. It's gonna be wonky like that. I think I'm getting ready to put the LED in. Because the LED is going to go right in
No.
here. So I think I'm going to put the LED in real soon.
It's also kind of strange how it has you building the set like layer by layer.
I know. Like, it's weird. But I mean, hey,
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain. But yes, it's very weird how it's like I'm 3D printing the set by hand,
Yeah.
you know?
It almost makes me wonder what it looks like when you do a like time lapse.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, this like piece doesn't want to stay down. Why? Oh, I know why. Hold on. I know why. It's because of this farking thing. Okay, that's
This
there.
farting.
Sorry. Yeah, farking. Can I not say that word?
No, I love farting.
I hope you do. I love farking around as well. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
second layer's done. On to the next layer, which means we're back to these brown bricks. These sharp bricks.
Yay!
Hate the sharp bricks. Do I get my shower? Oh, I'm not getting my shower tonight. Yippee! Yippee! I sh- I shouldn't sound so happy about that.
I don't get my shower.
Yay! I don't have to shower. No, guys, I love showering. I promise. I just
I'm not thinking. I swear.
I'm not, but I'm doing my hair tomorrow, and so I'll just get my shower
Oh
when I do
yeah.
my hair. There's no point in like getting my shower tonight just to wake up to get my shower tomorrow morning. I'm a one per
Mm.
day. I'm a showerer once a day. Sue me. Don't sue
Is
me.
that not normal?
Some people do it twice.
Like the thing is, I see that. Like I see the advantage of taking two showers if you're like, you get up, you also like go to the gym
Yeah,
and do
I
stuff.
mean, it can also be like a PTSD thing. I have a family
Mm.
member who served in Iraq, and he like there was so much like death there that he physically feels like he can't get it off of him. So he showers like 4 times a day
Mm.
because it's just like he feels that it's the only way to make him clean. So I get it when it comes to that, but like if you're a normal person, not saying that he isn't normal, but if like you're just like a regular run of the mill guy, why are we taking like why are we taking like five why are we taking like 2 3 showers a day? We can shower once. We can
We
shower
can
once.
shower once. I think two if you're like working out and then like
Yes. Or if you have a job that's very like
intensive
intensive, like if
and
you work
you're
in a
like
warehouse or something. I get
construction.
yes, I get getting showers after that. But other than that, it's like come on. Come on, you know? Be stinky once
Yeah.
in your life. Be stinky. Stinky. Uh-oh. Stinky.
Poopy. Funny. Ha 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 ha.
Poopy
Bro.
farty.
Poopy funny. Ha ha ha. That was such a big meme in what, like 2019
Yes.
or 2018?
The monkey.
Funny
That was
poopy.
huge. Does that go here? I, oh, I put that one wrong. Oh, I hate these three. Oh my god. How do I even
I
get
still
this
can't
off?
believe like Sigma male is like high key what?
Popular still?
Yeah, well, not even that, like 5 years old now.
Oh yeah. And popular. You know, I was where was I? I was out shopping one day. I think it was yesterday. No, must have been today. I was out shopping today, I think. Yes, because I was in Five Below. It looks like I was in Five Below today, and it looked like there were so many pedos in there. Like
Oh.
one guy had like the top of his head shaved, just the dome, but his sides were all grown out. And I was like, bro's here to meet. He looks like he's here to meet like a 12-year-old or something. Like there's no
Bro,
way.
bro heard the news of Epstein and Trump and was like, I'm gonna
I
bro,
don't.
all that entire situation is crazy to me. Well, it's not like I
No,
high key kind of expected.
yeah, but like it's allowed to be crazy.
Yeah. No, it's the crazy part isn't that he's like definitely on the list. It's that he's like being like, guys, I never knew him. Please, I'm not a pedophile, I
I,
swear.
I think I think the funniest part to me is like he's saying like, oh, if I release the files, you guys won't be satisfied anyways. And it's like
Or
it's like of course not. Like still
or like
release
the way
them.
he's like it's gonna ruin people's lives and it's like
It's like
I mean yeah,
yeah, that's
but
the
you're
point.
and that's kind of the point to hold people accountable. And meanwhile you're also like literally deporting everyone and like don't recognize that that's also ruining people's lives like arguably way worse
Oh, definitely.
than the consequences of doing that.
Yeah. But it's just I find it so insane. These files. I find these files insane.
And it's like
Also, oh, go ahead. My
it's also
story is completely unrelated, so.
it's also crazy how like it's actually like one of the only issues that like divides the base
Oh yeah.
of support.
Yeah. I was gonna ask. You probably don't know about this, but they never announced the musical for the school. I
Oh yeah,
guess
yeah, yeah.
because it
I,
took a
I've
while.
heard about it.
It took a while to get the rights or whatever, right?
Well, uh, okay, here's what I like heard from Tyler is that they couldn't announce what the musical was for like legal reasons until after like
Yeah.
June or July something.
Yeah, that's what I know. But today, Emily texts like a couple of us in tech, and she's like, "Guys, like they want to do this or whatever." And I guess Tyler arranged with Caitlin to have the the musical seniors announce the next musical.
Oh,
And I'm thinking to myself, maybe I'm being too harsh. But like it's over. We graduated. You know, I feel like we don't need to be part of it, you know?
I I get that. Like, but also I think one, theater has such a big thing like with ritual that
Yeah.
like the fact that, you know, one of the big things that the seniors get to do, specifically like the cast, is like at the end of the year announce the new musical,
Yeah, I get that.
and then they didn't get to do it. It's sort of like, you know, they still want to do it, even
Yeah,
though
they
like
still want
they've
to do
been kind
it.
of like
I don't
let
know.
down by that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do it because like, you know, I'm out of that
Mhm.
godforsaken school. I don't want to go back. I could honestly, I could care less about the musical or whatever
That's
that
fair.
goddamn musical is. Uh, I yeah, I could care less, honestly. Like love the people, loved who I was doing it with. Um, I just see it as like I get having traditions and whatever, but sometimes we don't get to do them. You know, like when I was in not in middle school, we had that like music in the parks thing, and I
Yeah.
never got to do it cuz of COVID. And like yeah, I'm upset about that, but like I wouldn't organize a thing to like be able to go with the like the orchestra. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
And I
I think it
get
just.
maybe it's different from musical because it's like it's more of a tight knit community.
Mhm.
But I feel like sometimes you miss things in life and you never have a chance to do them, and that's okay. You just have to say okay. I missed that chance. You know, you don't.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it's like that. Just say okay. I missed that chance to do it in life. I'll never be able to do it, but I enjoyed what I was able to do. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like
Well,
it's that way.
my like I also like we don't know like the connotation that like the um like what's the word? Uh the inflection he's kind of saying that with, where it's like it's either like I can see how it seems like a very self-centered sort of move,
Yes.
but it's also equally just a excuse for them to like hang out one last time.
Yeah, I get it.
And like ultimately it's not a huge thing where like, oh, like it's a huge inconvenience. Like is it it's an
Yeah,
optional thing,
it's
right?
yeah. I think it's optional. I would hope
Yeah.
it's optional. Like, I hope none of us is forced into it. But as what I see, it's optional. But yeah, I
Yeah.
get it. I just I feel like there's always two sides to the story.
Yeah.
There's always two sides. I get wanting to hang like as an excuse because obviously half of us are probably leaving, I would say. Who
Yeah.
knows
I
where
mean,
everyone's going?
Tyler's going to Susquehanna.
Oh, not that far.
Not that far.
Not that
I
far.
think like last time I heard like Lizzie C is going to E Town. Who else is in there that I know that's going places?
Alice? Do you know Alice?
Proputnik?
Yeah.
I've heard of them,
Oh,
but
but you don't know where she's going?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, I think Emily might be going to, like, Canada or something. I think she ended up. I know Emily. I think she said she ended up getting a scholarship to Canada, like a Canadian
Good move.
university. And that's honestly such an Emily move. Like, I'm
I
not
mean
even
that's a
surprised.
in the world that we live in, kind of a good move right now.
That's why she wanted to do it. Cuz of
Unless she
how
goes to the border, then that's an issue.
like that's why she wanted to do it cuz of how cuz of what's happening right now. But I mean, hey, crazy move on her part for being able to score a scholarship at a Canadian university.
Yeah.
Like like that's crazy good actually. Gotta give credit where credit's due, what can I say? But yeah, very, very nice. But was definitely not expecting that text message ripe and early
Mm.
in the morning. Where my phone at? Oh, my back just cracked. YouTube notification. Michael's streaming? What?
That traitor.
He's so mean.
Send me the link.
He's so mean. He's so mean. Why is he streaming without us? Not once did he. I know he saw I was streaming. I've been streaming for longer than he is. It's so unfortunate that I'm subscribed to him. For his sake, not for my sake.
Yeah.
He's playing Autonauts, apparently.
Ooh.
Playing Autonauts. Hold on. It says call ended. I don't think call ended.
It is not ended.
There you go, fam.
I'm just gonna go into his chat.
I
How's it go?
like how you're subscribed to me, but not him.
Should I subscribe to him?
Nah. Nah. What am I up
Should
to?
I send something?
Go ahead. Send something. Let him know. I think I put everything down already.
I'm gonna send that weirdly angry YouTube.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Oh, I need. Okay. That's that. This goes here. That stays there. That's a 2-piece. This goes here. This is like such a weirdly intricate set. I like it personally. I think it's cool being this intricate. I also think it's a bit annoying that it's so like this, like this, but very nice, very sharp, very very nice, very very nice. Where does this go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just muted and like went to back to your stream.
Oh, you're like yeah, which sounded like something
He didn't
I
even
would
acknowledge
do.
my message.
He probably can't even see the how I have it right now. The reason I can acknowledge your messages is because I'm looking at my OBS screen.
Yeah.
He's probably in the game, so he can't see it. Cause I don't think he's able to pull his OBS up. He doesn't use OBS. He uses Streamlabs. I don't know how Streamlabs works, honestly.
No.
I don't know how different it is to OBS. I just use OBS because I find it easier to use. I've been using it for longer.
Like, how much drama went on in the musical.
In musical, I
Yeah.
had drama surrounding me, but like it wasn't even my fault. I know people say whenever they're in drama, "Oh, it wasn't my fault. I didn't start it." But literally, it was one-sided beef. Like,
Wow.
so his name was Connor. I don't know Connor Romberger. Let me drop
Not
his name.
okay.
He was blonde. The blonde
Not
one.
Connor Watkins is the only one I know from theater.
Yeah, Connor Watkins played the eel. This
Yeah.
no, this Connor wasn't Connor Watkins. Connor Watkins was cool. He was chill. I liked him. But Connor Romberger, he was supposed to be on spots, but one of my girls was like, who was supposed to be on rails with me, was like afraid of heights. So he ended up being put on rails with me. First day of musical, he came and I said, it was like we were just watching. So I was like, okay. And so I told him I was there. So I was there every day because I was the head of rails. And it was like, oh, in case I needed to know something ahead of time. It literally didn't matter though. But whatever.
Yeah.
So I was there and he showed up and I was like, okay, well, you don't have to come the rest of the days until Sunday. Just letting you know. Until Sunday. So Sunday rolls around and he doesn't show up. And he had a couple different excuses of why he couldn't come. One was that he like forgot and by the time he knew it was like too late.
For the show?
No, for the practice. It was like
Okay.
an actual day of practice where we were going to be running the stuff for rails.
Like lead up, like dress rehearsal.
Yeah, it was tech week. It was tech week. So he didn't show up on that Sunday. And I was like, okay. Like I said, he had a couple different excuses that he was telling people. He told one person in tech that he just forgot, and by the time he remembered, it was too late. The other excuse was that he had to take care of, like, his brothers, because his mom was out of town, and he couldn't come to rehearsal then. So I was like, okay, whatever. I guess that's cool, right?
Yeah.
And Kibler was pretty mad. He was pretty mad. And I get being upset because you have to be present from like musical. You can't just like not come, you know? So Kibler was pretty mad. I was chill with it for now. That Monday. Oh, and also, even though like one of my friends went to church that morning, he still made it on time. Same with AJ. AJ had to go to church, and AJ was still able to make it. So like, okay.
Sometimes okay, weird non sequitur. AJ sometimes just posts the most random shit on his story, and it's honestly fucking hilarious.
I don't have what on Snapchat?
On Instagram.
Oh, I don't know his Insta. I'll find it. I'll find his Instagram.
One time, he literally just posted a video of, like, his brother's broken Chromebook.
What?
Just looking at it and just being like, yeah, he broke it. Here's what it is. The screen's broken. And then, like, started fidgeting with it and had the screen on. And it's like... Why record? Why post this?
Yeah, it's like, why do we
so
need
many
to know?
questions.
This is just an AJ thing, though.
Yeah.
So, that happened, and I was like, okay, whatever. I told him, I was given his number, I guess. And so I said, okay, just make sure you are on time on Monday. You know, for the other practice. I think we had off that Monday, so, like, we had to make sure we could drive there. Monday rolls around, and he's nowhere to be found. at the start of rehearsal. And I text him, and I'm like, hey, rehearsal started. Where are you at? Like, I told you had to be here on time today. Kibler's pretty mad. And he goes, oh, I'm at a friend's funeral. I was like, whew, that's a rough hit. Like, oh boy. So I was like, oh, I'm trying to keep it professional here. I was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And so I told Kibler that he was going to be late. And Kibler was like, okay, well, he has 45 minutes. Or like an hour. And I was like,
Did you
oh.
tell him that it was a funeral?
I did, but Kibler was like, he still needs to be here. And I was like, I get it. Because he already missed Sunday, you know. I'm sure Kibler would have been fine with him coming a lot later on Monday if he was there on Sunday. But, so I was like, oh, so I texted Connor back. I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry about, like, the situation you have right now. But, you know, Kibler says you have to be here in an hour or you're, like, in trouble. So, I was like, you know, you might want to hurry up. I think I said, like, you know, you might want to bit quicker or whatever. I said in a nicer tone. I know I did. So, he manages to come on time. Surprisingly. Like, oh my god, I thought he wasn't going to make it. But he manages to arrive. We got the LEDs. We got the LEDs. I can bust it out.
L to the E to the D.
Once I finish building this, I can bust it out. So, I was like, okay, well, I gave him the rundown. I was like, Kibler's upset, you know. He arrives, right? And, the day before, I gave the rundown to, the two girls that were up with me. But because he wasn't there, because he wasn't there that Sunday, I had to give him the rundown as well. And I guess he was upset that I gave him the spiel, because I guess he took it as me being condescending to him, because I told him that he has to be alert at all times and make sure he's paying attention at all times so we don't hit anyone. But
okay, yeah.
He kind of took that, and I said, you know, you have to listen for when I tell you to stop and go, because I'm watching the stage to make sure people are on the stage and off the stage. I guess he took that as me being, like, rude to him, which I don't get it. I mean, I gave the same talk to the other two girls. It's not like I singled him out because he wasn't, Well, I had to tell him because he wasn't there on Sunday. Like, I'm sorry you missed rehearsal. This is why we don't miss. But, so I gave him the talk, and he wasn't too happy. And then, that rehearsal, he proceeds to almost hit someone.
Like, physically, or, like,
with
an object?
With an object from the bars. And if he hits someone, I'm the one that gets in trouble. And I'm not trying to get in trouble, you know? I'm trying to stay out of trouble. So, that was that kind of gave me a heart attack, I would say. He forgot which way was up and down. And I hate to say it, but if he was there on Sunday, he would have a lot more practice with that.
Was, like, why he couldn't come because, like, his friend's family member died, or what was it?
He said it was because his friend died. Like, he was at his friend's funeral. Yeah. But
I mean, I would have, me personally, I would have tried to give a little bit more leeway, because that's a little bit, like, that's a, like, big thing to happen.
Yeah. I mean, but the main issue was that he already missed a practice. Yeah. You know?
And
And that was the main issue. It's the
yeah,
fact
and like,
that I literally it's in the like when you sign up for musical, you agree to be at every single practice regardless of stuff that comes up.
but
So,
I mean, like, I'm not trying to be like, ooh, devil's advocate,
oh
but like,
yes,
also,
I know.
also a friend dying is huge.
Oh yes,
Like,
definitely. I get it.
I don't want to downplay that sort of like
Yes, I get it. And
huge.
if it were up to me, I think I would have been fine with him coming at the time that he was able to,
Mhm.
but it wasn't up to me. It was up to Kibler. You
And
know?
like, I think also just like at that time, like it's what like Tech Week, everyone's stressed, everyone's trying to get
Yes.
everything down. Like, I I'm not blaming you for like be like just acting in the moment of like, ooh, we need to get like things down
Yes.
pat for like the musical. Um, yeah, and like for him, like I think also it's hard when you're like that sort of things happening, and then also you're like kind of being yelled at, but like also like taking it
Yeah.
out on you. Not like you were kind of trying to do your job,
Yeah.
but
But
I mean,
I think it
yeah.
was too many things going on. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, what honestly happens next is uncalled for. Um, there was one day he was kind of complaining that that there was nothing up to do on Rails. And I was like,
Mm.
"Oh, well." I was like, I meant it in the best way possible, but he didn't take it in that way. I was like, "You can always watch what's going on stage, you know? Cuz I find it fun." And
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say I don't think I said it in a rude way.
Yeah.
I hope. Oh, that's not supposed to be that. I hope. But I guess he took it as me being annoyed that he was always on his phone. Not on his phone, on his Nintendo Switch. I guess he took it that way.
Mm.
And said to my friend that when the that when like the lights were off and I was leaning over the rail to see on stage, he was gonna push me off.
Okay,
And
that's wild.
yes,
That's uncalled for.
yes, which I get it. But I feel like that was way uncalled for.
Yeah.
So my friend told told the like stage managers because that's a threat. It shouldn't have been said
Yeah.
honestly.
Don't
Um,
do that.
and he was kicked out of stage
Mm.
of crew for making threats against someone. I didn't know about the threat until he was already kicked out. So it's not like I had a hand to play in anything. I was cool
Yeah.
with him up there. I mean, I didn't hate him at all. I was just slightly annoyed that he missed the Sunday one, but like other than that, like I was cool with him, right? He just made it to have a problem with me. So, I mean, it is what it is. And then, I guess, of course, the musical cast got wind of him hearing that he got kicked out because he's like friends with everyone in the musical cast. So it's like,
Mm.
why not just be in the actual musical? He was the previous year. I don't know, but got the LEDs. But I guess he was going around telling people in musical that the reason he got kicked out was because I couldn't handle what I dished out. And I was like, first of all, I didn't even know what was going on. Like, I was in the dark about everything until, like, that day. But, I mean, hey, very, very interesting. That was the only kind of beef I had, really, with someone. And like I said, it was one-sided. So it's not even that, like, where does this go out of? Goes out of this little hole? What? So yeah, I mean, kind of like embarrassing on his end. Because then he went around literally telling everyone that I was being a prick and couldn't handle what I dished out. But if you know me, I can.
Yeah.
I can handle what I dish out. There's a reason I can dish it out. And if you dish out something, I'll serve it back to you 10 times hotter than you gave it to me. So, whatever. I mean, coolio, I guess. Are there's... How do I change the battery in this if I ever need to? I have to figure out how to change the battery in this LED light if I ever need to. I'm afraid I might break it. There's like a top. Hold on, I gotta pull this out. Okay, pull the little tab out. There's a little tab on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta push in. Oh, push in. Made in China. Yeah, I can tell. Push in. Pull up. Well, I can't. Gang. Oh, I did it. Oh my god, what are these batteries? Okay, 3 tiny batteries. As long as I keep the light off, it should be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna turn it on until it's done. Should I turn it on now? Nah.
Let's. Okay.
Oh, want to see it? Okay. Oh my god!
Is it a strobe? Does it have a strobe mode?
It has a strobe effect. I thought it was just going to be a
funny.
solid light. I was not expecting the strobe effect. But yeah, my one and only beef that I had in in senior year was one-sided that I didn't even know about until it was over. Which is kind of funny if you think about it.
It honestly is funny.
Which is, like, kind of funny when you think about it. Like, I'm sure to him it wasn't funny. But, like,
Yeah.
It's kind of funny when you think about it. Like, I was chill.
Unbothered.
I was chill, kind of stressed. I didn't expect I'd be getting... Also, mind you, the only threat... Like, I wasn't expecting to get death threats, of course. Every hater gets her death threats. What can I say? It's the part of being a certified hater.
Mm-hmm.
But, what's that, 4? But, what was I gonna say? That's the very first time I've ever gotten, like, a death threat of when I've been hating for as long. When I've been beefing for as long as I have.
Yeah.
Like, the only other time... I guess the only other time I got, like, kind of a death threat was... Okay, I kind of own up to this one. But, like, I still feel like it's uncalled for. I didn't like this one girl. Like, I hated her. Because it ended up that whenever we do work, she'd never do it. And then someone else had to do it. And, one of my ex-friends, I guess I should say, got with her. And I was like, oh, I know that girl. Like, when I first met her, like, I didn't really like her that much. And, well, needless to say, I shouldn't have said that.
Sorry, I just zoned out. Where are we? What is going on?
My other beef happened. This is sophomore year. Had a friend. She got with a girl I didn't really like because this girl would never do, like, her homework, like, the work. And, so I was like, oh, okay, like, whatever. I was like, oh, I know that girl. Like, she didn't really do, like, homework when I had her. And, like, in English class and then stage in tech crew. And my friend goes and tells her girlfriend all this stuff. And of course her girlfriend's gonna deny it. Like, what self-respecting person would actually agree to something that's true? Other than me. You know, I always agree to something that's true. But, and she was like, oh, nah, she's lying. And so this girl comes up to me, like, after my English class, and, like, first of all, I'm like 200 pounds heavier than this girl. Like, mind you, I'm like 200 pounds heavier than this girl. She is tiny, tiny, tiny. I could literally, like, huff and puff and blow her away, like the big bad wolf. Like, legitimately. It's not even funny. Where does this even go? I guess it doesn't go in the tree. It probably goes around. So, so this girl comes up to me after, like, English class, and this woman's practically, like, whispering in my ear at this point. And she's like, are you Olivia? And I was like, yeah, I'm Olivia. What about it? And she was like, if you're ever gonna talk trash about me, say it to my face. And I'm thinking, like, when did I ever talk trash about her? Because I only spoke the truth. I don't talk trash about people. I speak the truth. But regardless, I was like,
I mean,
yeah, I get it. I guess I was kind of talking trash. She
you
sees it that
talking
way.
talking trash is different from. It can be a fair assessment. It's just like just
Yeah.
resolve the conflict in person, you know,
Yeah.
like instead of behind someone's back,
Yeah. And
which is like
I was like, okay, I guess. And I walked away. 'Cause I had to go to orchestra. And I guess she told her girlfriend an entirely different story. Which, like, rude. I guess she told her girlfriend that, like, I was rude to her in front of her face. I called her, like, a bitch or something. Which, like, whoa. Whoa.
woo.
I just said okay. I didn't realize okay was a curse word now.
Mm-hmm.
But, so her girlfriend, like, storms into freaking 3D arts in the morning and is like, yo, if you ever talk trash or call my girlfriend names again, I'm gonna punch you in your face. And I was like, okay, go ahead and do it. I hope you have money to pay for my glasses. And she didn't punch me in my face. So, that was that beef. That was like one of my favorite ones though. That was kind of fun. That was kind of fun beef. Like, legitimately. Because I guess I was in the wrong. Shouldn't be talking about other people's bitches. Whoa! Whoa, why would you say that, Quinn? Why would you say that? That's such a rude thing to
I guess
say.
like they're upset that you like talk shit without really knowing them. But
yeah, I guess. But, like, okay. Don't twist my words. Don't twist my words.
yeah, that's a little.
Don't twist my words. Like, that's also another thing. Don't twist my words and make it seem like I'm the one. Like, okay, what I said for was uncalled for. I agree. I could have kept my thoughts to myself.
Well, it's not. It's not even that. It's like you could be like, yeah, like I don't really know them.
Yeah.
Like I didn't quite get the best impression of them.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even say that, like, I just said it was a first impression, you know? I didn't even say that, like, I still think she acts that way. And, like, first impression was, like, freshman year, mind you. So it's not even that, like, I was like, oh, like, I hate this girl. Like, you should break up with her because she is super annoying and never does any work. Like, ah. It's not like I did that. I was like, oh, you know, my first impression. At first I found her a bit annoying. You know, I was like, but I think she's okay now. And I think what happened was a lot of like words being mixed up, you know? Because obviously it's like a game of telephone. You go
Hmm.
and, like, that's basically what it is. It's a game of telephone. You go and tell someone, like, oh, hey, like, she said this about you. And then that person's like, ah, and then goes to you, and then they have something different in their mind. And then, that person comes, and then you talk to that person, and you say something again, and then they're like, oh, I'm gonna go tell my girlfriend or whatever, and then the words get mixed up in between. I think that's
Mm.
what a lot happens. So I don't know. I still don't know where she pulled like me calling her a bitch out of, because like I said, I didn't know okay was something rude we say to people now. But
Hmm.
I mean, I guess it is what it is. If you wanted to take my thoughts that way. Then there was the Olivia
Yeah.
drama. But I mean, hey, that wasn't even like she literally just called me her slave. Like like
Yeah. That was wild. That
that
was some
wasn't
wild. That was
even
wild.
like that was just uncalled for once again. I feel like, come on. Let's be civilized people here. Like,
Yeah.
let's be civilized. Let's not be uncivilized. Like, we don't say mean words to people. We don't say mean words to people. What other drama have I been in? At the end of the year, there was the one with Mahawa. But, like,
Oh, what happened?
it wasn't even. Can I even say it was my fault? Like, I don't even think it was my fault. I know I say that a
What
lot,
happened?
but legitimately. Like, we were in English class, and one of our assignments was, like, a discussion assignment. And so I was talking with my seat partner about the book we were reading. And
Hmm.
Mahawa turns to me, and I guess as a joke, she was like, or whatever. She was like, "Quit your yapping and do your work." And so I was like, "Okay." And I'm like, "Okay, well, you do your work too, and get off your phone." And I guess she thought I was like being mean. I didn't. I guess that sounds mean,
Yeah.
but I wasn't. I was kind of just giving her
Well,
back what she like,
mhm.
because like she said it in a kind of mean tone in what I took. So I fired back, and she was like, "Oh, I am doing my work. I'm reading the book on my phone." And I was like, "No, you're texting people." And so she got mad at me after that. And then the very next day,
Well,
she
okay. Could I
yes,
give thought?
yes,
I
give me
feel
your
like I feel
thoughts.
I feel like after the being like, oh, it's I'm doing work on my phone, that could have been a good place to be like,
Okay, like I'll stop.
yeah, because if it's a bit, it's fine to like,
I don't know. I don't know if it was a bit or not.
well, yeah. I mean, you obviously meant it as a bit, right?
I meant it as a bit. I don't know if she
But
meant
like,
it as a bit.
um, yeah. I mean, like, have y'all like talked a lot this year or?
Nope, because she cut me out after that. So
Well,
I
before
couldn't
that,
even explain it
yeah.
after. Well, that was it was during junior year. She
Oh,
cut me
okay.
out at the end of junior year after that, and I couldn't even explain that it was a bit,
Mm,
because like I was going along with it, and I
yeah.
guess she took it as me like attacking her, which okay, I guess I get it, but like you know, oh,
Hmm.
is that too high? Where does this go? I get it, whatever. But like you know, you know, like let me explain my side. That'd be nice. And like I said, I don't know to this day if her sentence was a bit or not. Because it very well couldn't have been. She didn't really like the girl I was hanging out with.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it might not have been a bit,
It might have
legitimately.
also been like multiple things like on top of each other that sort of
Yeah.
coincided.
I mean, maybe she legitimately did want me to stop yapping. I don't know. I was
Hmm.
passionate about the book. I don't know. Maybe she wanted me to stop yapping, and I took it as a joke. Because usually, when in English class, when we did bits with her, like when I did bits with her, like, I was kind of passive. Like, I didn't really joke around with her a lot that year. So that was the first time I did,
Which
and
maybe,
which maybe was the issue as well. She didn't, I don't know. But whatever. That happened. I honestly,
but also honestly, it's just like communication on both ends
yeah.
there. Like,
I mean, like, if she didn't like me saying that, like, I guess I'm sorry. But
hmm
it's like, you also don't come out of the gate and say, like, stop talking and do your work. You know?
yeah,
Unless, like, I don't know. I don't know. That's the main thing. I don't know. Could be so many
that's
different things.
that's fair.
Layer by layer. Oh, my back. My back hurts so much. But yeah, whatever. We love beefing with people. We love
I
beefing.
mean, personally, I don't, but
Well, that's just a you issue. That's just a
that's a
you
me issue.
issue. You should get in on it sometime. You should get
I
in on
mean,
it sometime. I'll teach you the ways. I'll teach you the ways of beefology. We can
I've had
anger,
things
huh?
that have happened that are like beef adjacent or like just drama
Well, let me
adjacent.
hear. Let me hear.
Okay, well,
If you're comfortable with it, of course.
yeah.
I
I mean,
just
like we're out of school. It's not like I'm probably not gonna see all of these people again.
think
But
they're
like,
gonna come back at you.
yeah. I mean, there was one thing like with Jasmine, like this last half of the
Oh
year.
yes, I heard that you two were on bad terms, but I don't know what
E-
happened.
Literally, it's crazy because like, yeah, I tried to, like it really like happened at the second half of the year where like Jasmine was being weirdly like distant as a friend and like I was like checking in being like hey is everything good because like there's also so much shit in the world that's going on right now.
Yes.
Like I don't know what the fuck. Like it could just be something like that. I mean, like especially just like being in her shoes. I imagine it's gonna be like got to be terrifying to seeing people like deported and shit
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. So I was like I was honestly concerned like for them and being like, hey, are you okay? And like eventually it kind of became clear that it was something with me, right? Um, like high key like tried to ask and be like, hey, what's the problem? And they were like, yeah, I'll text you, like text me about it. And I to be fair, I didn't text her about it, but I was like, you know, you don't seem like you want to like talk this shit out. Like I don't want to push this shit. And I was just trying to like honestly like be a friend and be like, hey, like is if there's an issue, like I want to talk this shit out instead of like let that shit wait.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it kind of came to the point where like at the end of the year, like after May, I honestly like just reached out being like, hey, you were been like weirdly distant and shit, and like kind of like a shitty friend, honestly. Like, is like, did I like fuck the shit up essentially? And I mean, like, I knew like I'm not perfect, and like I
Yeah.
definitely I think I've been a shitty friend, especially like throughout high school, and like basically kind of the gist of what she said was like, yeah, you've like saying that like my own like ability to be on time and like because I like Heike this year I was like definitely struggling with getting to school on time, and like somehow like she was saying like yeah it was feeling like my priority to handle that shit, and seeing like you do well at shit uh and getting like praise for that when like you don't seem to put in the work, and it's like it's hurtful. And like to her credit she was like, hey, yeah, like this might also just be like a projection, and that's honestly good, but like also you that's not like the issue is like you were a shitty friend, and instead of like talking shit out and like being like, hey, I feel like I'm somehow responsible with for that, which I wasn't trying to put on them. Like high key I think I was having like panic attacks before going to school. It's
Mm.
not great.
Yeah.
And like I okay, I high key need to go to therapy. uh and like I got a lot of shit to work out, but like I was not in a good mental space, and like it was harder for me to like actually get up and go to school, especially with being like reminded of that failure to like get to school on time, which is also because I just like felt shit about myself and my own like self-worth,
Mm.
which kind of created that cycle. But I didn't want to like burden them with that and be like, hey, like, and I think like I realized, like I've been kind of very closed off about like the shit I've been trying to deal with, and that's not healthy, and that's not like great for friends or like the people in my life, you know?
Yeah.
But I also recognize like just cutting someone off like that, like especially when I tried to reach out to solve the issue,
Yeah, it's
is
kind of uncalled for.
it's
Oh my
not
god.
just like
I'm sorry, I flashed myself.
it's not just uncalled for. It's like treating people like both kind of disposable, and like puts a weird pressure on a friendship
Yeah.
when I feel like there shouldn't be that. And of course like you should have like you shouldn't just be like, "Oh, I'm friends with absolutely like shitty people." And like I was I was shitty, but like there's like a balance. Like you shouldn't just like detach from someone because they're like going through shit, especially because that detachment kind of helped the spiral.
Yeah.
And yeah, the only other thing that happened was like I went grad party, but like also purposefully like didn't like go up and talk with them. Like I wanted to give them the opportunity to talk shit out, give them the choice, and they just didn't. So
Yeah.
what did you hear about it? Is my question.
Uh, you want my honest opinion? What I heard about it?
Yeah.
Um, I heard this is what I heard. I heard one of my one friend Sophia Lupino.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
She was like, Quinn and Jasmine just need to make up already and go out to prom. And I was like, huh? And she was like, yeah, they're fighting. And she was like,
Well,
Jasmine
okay.
just needs to admit that she has feelings for Quinn and go out to prom with him. And I was like, what? I was like, that's the only thing I heard about it. So it's new hearing this. Because
Yeah.
I was like, oh, is this like I was like, oh, it's like some, like, I don't know. I was like, it's something, but I was like, maybe it's some like lovers quarrel.
Heike, like I was thinking that something like that, but like I also like
Yeah, I was
I
thinking,
I
oh,
I
lovers
was
quarrel. Okay, that kind of sucks.
I like Jasmine's a really great person, and like honestly, like they're an amazing person. I just like don't see them in that light, you know?
Oh no, I get it. I get it. I was just very confused because I was like, I don't. I was like, I guess I was thinking to myself, I guess I missed the memo about them like being in love or something. And
Well,
I never.
also Sophia, also Heike thought that even at like homecoming and shit.
Oh, did she? Did Sophia
Yeah,
think
she was
that?
like, so where's Jasmine? I was like, what?
Oh, so Sophia was just making this up.
I
That's what I'm getting. I
I
think.
could kind of see how some like she would get that impression. Like it's also weird because like we've also known each other for like since preschool. Me and Jasmine.
Mm, yeah, I was just very. I was gonna text you about it at one time, but college work had my ass busted, so I like
Mm.
forgot about it because I was also busy with my own. Um,
Hmm.
what? Oh, this goes
A lot
over
of the
one.
weirdest like stressors in my life kind of revolve about around like weird, not real romantic related shit. And it's crazy. It's just like shit that makes me go insane.
Yeah, I mean, I I don't know. I was in a relationship. Like, here's the thing. I feel like okay, I'm it doesn't seem like it, but when I ask to go out with someone, not like romantically, but
Mm.
like even to hang out as a friend, it seems natural when I say it, but it takes a lot of courage for me to say something.
Oh,
Like
on like literally same.
I'm
I,
so afraid of and like this is I think a new side. I don't know if you've ever known about this side of me, but I'm afraid of bothering people, which is wild
mm.
because I'm so obnoxious at times that you would think that I don't care about that. But
Honestly, same.
I'm so afraid of like at some points I won't even like reach out to text because I'm like, damn, I don't want to annoy this person. You know, like what if they're like
Mhm.
busy doing homework and I text them and like, oh, now they're like slightly annoyed because like, oh, I'm texting and they need a focus or like they're at work or something, right?
Mhm.
So it was and even when I asked out thou who shall not be named, um even when like before we got together and I asked her to like you like just go out on something like not even romantic, but like where does this even go? What? Sorry, I'm like trying to figure out Lego stuff. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. That might be my issue. I'm
That
looking
might be it.
I'm looking at the wrong like area. Okay. Hold on. I'm
But
so confused.
in that scenario, am I valid to feel like crazy?
What do you mean? For
Like about, like I literally tried to reach out to
Oh
be
no,
like, hey,
I think that's so valid. Like the fact that like you reached out and she was still like pulling up. I feel like when you first reached out, it could have ended there, right? She could
yeah,
have told you, but the fact that she kind of like held it off, I like maybe I'm reading into it, but it kind of feels like she was like waiting for something to happen. If you get what I mean.
like,
Like now I don't know Jasmine that well.
mm,
Um the only time I knew her was in chemistry and Spanish
yeah,
my junior year. But I maybe I'm just projecting, but a lot of times when I have some sort of issue, I don't get how this piece is supposed to go in. Am I on the wrong? I'm not on the wrong side. I'm sorry. I'm like struggling as I'm doing this. Um, does it what? If that goes like that, so this needs to go like. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do this. A lot of the time, I mean, when it comes to things, and like I said, maybe I'm projecting. It's kind of like a what's it called? Like a self. What do they call it? Like a self destruction method. Like instead of
um,
wanting to make it
like
better, um, like
self
there's some.
sabotage, like
Yeah, it's like a self
antisocial
sabotage.
sort of.
I don't know if it was like that for her, but it kind of sounds like it was. It kind of sounds like it was a bit of self sabotage going on. Yeah, it kind of sounds like that. So, like I said, I don't know if it was
Hmm.
really self sabotage that was going on, or maybe
I mean,
she just didn't want to talk it out in that moment.
but
And
but this was like 6 months.
yes, that's what I mean. So I'm not too sure how it was, but it's kind of feeling like it was self sabotage in that situation.
Yeah,
That's all I'm getting from it.
but really, for me, it just sucks because like
Yes.
it was that combined like with other shit that like happened before that made me like before I like I do like want to hang out with people and like I do actually do want to go like shopping for college with friends. Um, yeah, but like I felt weirdly isolated at that moment because of shit in my life and like to have someone like reach out and be like actually caring and like inviting me to shit was was good and made me feel like, hey, maybe I'm not a actual like piece of shit.
Yeah.
And then, but then to have like that person just cut off entirely is just like it just what it is it really just sucks.
Mhm. It's like the worst thing to ever happen.
Mhm.
Oh god. So I'm trying to get this piece apart. Ow. I got these two pieces together and they won't get apart now. But yeah, um, I have those thoughts as well. Especially when like I don't know. I feel like I need to go the lengths to like make people happy.
Mhm.
And I was obviously when I was in my relationship, I was doing that to the point where it wasn't healthy for me anymore. Um, but I remember when I first started my relationship, I was totally clear about like the fact that um like I always have trouble like reaching out first and like
Mhm.
even like coming up with plans at first because of just that feeling of like thinking I'm a bother. And my ex decided that like she said that everything was fine, of course. And I think it was a lot worse because
Mhm.
how it was that she had a job and I
Yeah.
didn't. So it was like, oh, I have to play around her schedule. And and I never wanted to ask cuz like I was like she never sent me her schedule. And so she'd come up with stuff. And I would just say, "Okay, if you want to do it, that works." And she knew about my issues. Um and I even told her like she expressed like annoyance with the fact that like I just say yes to everything and don't come up with my own plans. And I was like, okay, well, you can always send me your schedule and I'll come up with something. And like she never did, which was like, okay, I guess. Like you don't have to, right?
Yeah.
Um but then that also fed into the fact it's like, oh well, I know she works a lot cuz she'd always complain about her like boss
Mhm.
calling her in whenever she didn't want to work on days that she wasn't supposed to work. So then it also comes up to like the fact that's like, oh, well, I never know when she's at work. And the one time that I did actually reach out to her to to see if she could hang out with me, she was at work. And that just made it 10 times worse cuz like damn, that sucks, right? What are the
Mhm.
odds of that happening? Um, and like there was one. She also held on to stuff like super long, a lot
Mhm.
longer than I would say people usually do, right? I don't know how long people usually hang on
No.
to
Well,
hang on to what's it like grudges, right? I don't know how long people
yeah.
usually hang on to grudges. But she hung on. There was one time where the fuck am I in this? I think I messed up somewhere. Hold on, that's not even supposed to be here. There was one time when like my parents wouldn't let me go to like her like it was like county orchestra and like Lebanon, I think it was. I know it was far away, but my parents wouldn't let me go because it was far away.
Mm-hmm.
And so I told her. She asked if I could go, and I was like, "Oh no, like my mom said that I can't. Like I have
Mm-hmm.
to like she said that I'm not allowed to go." And um I don't know. She like I don't know if she forgot or something. But like she snapped me and was like, "Hey, where are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm at like Michael's." I was at the art store. I was at Michael's. I was getting some art supplies. And she was like, "Where are you? Like, why aren't you at my county orchestra concert?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Like, my parents wouldn't let me go because it's too far. And, like, they didn't want me to drive. Like, they didn't want to drive all that way." And she was like, "Oh, well, you could have just told me that your parents didn't want to drive. And my parents would have driven you." And I was like, "Well, that's not the point. The point is the fact that, it was too far for my parents were comfortable with. So,
I mean, that could have also been a thing of like they didn't,
like remember?
or like they weren't as willing to drive. Like I think in that like did you tell them that, or like that you couldn't go but prior to that snap,
I
or
did. I told her like a week in advance.
okay.
So it's not even like I just didn't show up and then she was like, "Oh, where are you?" Like, no,
Mm,
I said way in advance that I wouldn't make it, and then you're still out here asking. And I get my parents not wanting me to go, but like I this is at like a point I have pretty strict parents. This is at a point where like oh my parents' word's pretty solid. And if they say I'm not going, there's like
mm,
a high chance of me not going. Even with like at this point, like her parents are strangers. They're not gonna let me get in like a stranger's car. They've never met her
yeah.
parents before, ever. So, like, they're not gonna let me, like, they were pretty hesitant about letting her drive me around. Um, so even if she brought up, like, the parent solution, I don't know if they would have,
Approved.
approved of it in the first, at, like, first. But, you know, she could have said, "Hey, my parents will drive you," and then we could have went from there. But I think it was a fact that like she said okay, and then proceeded to get angry
Mm-hmm.
when I like didn't show up when I said that I wasn't gonna show up. That was kind of annoying. And like I said, she held on to stuff like for a long time. I'm not gonna air her business out, but she holds on to some grudges from like 5 years old. There was some therapy
Yeah.
needed there. Oh, let me
Well,
just say
and like
that. Yeah.
just like being able to talk about that stuff openly, like when you have like that sort of frustration,
Yes.
is important in relationships.
But I'm not gonna air her personal business out.
Mm.
I'm not that mean of a person. I'm not that petty of a person. But there was definitely some issues. The second time was when um was when I what was it? Oh, my dad was in the hospital because
Oh yeah, you mentioned
I
this before.
mentioned this one. This was like the main issue, but here's the thing. Let me tell the full story.
Wasn't she also with the guy there, or?
That was at the final concert. She was with a guy,
Oh, okay.
which kind of hurt, but I mean, whatever. It was also at prom too, but we'll get
Yeah.
there. Um, so here's the business. There was that like art show going on at school that one time, and
At CD Middle?
yeah, CD Middle.
Okay.
No,
I
no, no,
think
no,
I
no,
was
no.
thinking of this.
Yeah, wait. Was
Is
it?
it this? When was this? During like
No,
fall?
it was at CD
Like,
Middle. It was at CD Middle. It was
okay.
at the middle school. So,
Um.
um, oh yes,
Yeah.
were you told something
'Cause-
about it?
no, because
Okay,
I thought I saw her and
I was gonna say you were
a
pretty.
guy
Oh,
at the senior art show, which is like way
oh,
later in the year.
yes. This was been after we broke up. Then,
Yeah. That
but
was probably.
yes, she moved on really quickly, and I think the guy might have been there before. But I have no ways of knowing, and I'm not gonna
Yeah.
speculate. But it was kind of suspicious, and I'll tell you why I'm suspicious in a bit. But my dad was in the hospital because he has a lot of heart problems. Like a lot of heart problems. So he needed to get he's had like heart disease for a while, right? He had to get his heart like a heart valve replaced or something. Um I know it was a pretty like dangerous surgery to go ahead with, and he was actually doing an experimental one as well, which kind of doesn't make it any better with how worried I was. And so part of my voice cracks. This was a very bad time in my life. But so he was in the hospital. He went into surgery um in the middle of the school day. So I was already pretty worried when it came to him going in. And I think I was glued to my phone most of the day hearing like just getting news from my mom to see how he was doing. And now it can't be helped that his surgery was the very same day as the art show. Like, honestly, it can't be helped. I didn't even know there was an art show at the time. Like, I didn't even know. So I was gonna go to visit my dad in the hospital. My mom was gonna go home, and she was gonna pick me up, and I was gonna spend the evening with my dad in the hospital, to be with him. Because as much as me and my dad fight, I love my dad dearly.
Is this your bio or
A granddad. I live with
Yeah.
my grandparents. I don't know my bio dad. But my
Okay.
granddad's basically like my bio dad to me at this point. He's been the only father figure in my life at all. So he's basically my bio dad. And I wanted to visit him in the hospital because I'm legitimately worried about him. He doesn't have the best track record when it comes to surgeries. So, I wanted to be with him. But, like, that day, she sprung on me and she was like, can you come to the art show with me tonight? And I was like, oh, well, my dad's in the hospital. Like, I want to be with my dad, you know? And maybe it's because it was, like, one of the senior art. I don't know what was up. But she was like, oh, just ask your mom how he's doing. And I was like, okay. So I asked my mom how my dad was doing. And now this is on me for not literally saying no. I should have just said no. But my mom was like, oh, your dad's doing fine. Like, he's up and alert. Like, he's walking around, disabling the bed alarm, like the usual. And she was like, oh, see? So you can come, like, now you can come to the show. And I was like, oh, but, like, I want to go see my dad. You know, I want to go see my dad. And she was like, oh, like, just ask your mom if you can go. And I was like, okay. I was hoping my mom would say no, like, secretly. And now
Mhm.
me and my mom have, like, a little code for whenever we don't want to do something. There's, like, a secret word, and she can just say no and be the evil one. But that's not the point, right? The point is that, why is it telling me to put it on one way and then flip it around the other? That makes no sense. I'm just gonna put it on the other way. Oh, no, never mind. So, that was like, so my mom was like, oh yeah, you can go. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm going. So, um, I ended up going, and
Mhm.
unbeknownst to me, or my mom actually, she, like, her parents ended up taking me, and like I was like, okay, well, I guess this is cool. And I was expecting to be home by like a time where I could go visit my dad, cuz like
Mhm.
she knew that my dad was pretty important in my life and
Yeah.
that I wanted to be with him. But instead, like after the art show, I she was like, "Oh, we're going to go out to eat now." And I was like, "But I wanted to go visit my dad in the hospital." And she was like, "Oh, he's doing fine though. So you can come out. You can see him tomorrow." First of all, that wasn't the point. I still wanted to visit my dad.
Yeah.
Um, but regardless, I went out to eat with them. Literally, I should have just said no. But love blinds you. What can I say?
Mm.
Um, and so we went. Abysmal food, by the way. May I just say that it was not a good spot to eat. Um, but so we ate. When I got home, it was far too late to go see my see me papa. It was far too late to go see me papa. But that was like another thing, another grudge she held on to for a while. The fact that like I wasn't too willing to go to her art show because I wanted to visit my dad in the hospital. Like,
Mhm.
why are you jealous of my dad? That's like my question. But the like straw on the camels. What was even like the final straw? Uh
Mm.
oh, I know what it was. I wanted to go. This was the very second time I felt I built up enough confidence to be able to ask her out. Literally to ask her out. I wanted to go to
Mm.
the art show with her. Literally, like, it wasn't like a family outing to it. It was just like, it was just gonna be me and her, and we'd go out to the art show. So, I'm all ready, and I hear, like, nothing from her. Like, I get nothing. And I'm like,
Uh,
hey, like, I'm on my way to the show. Like, I'm like ready. I figured I'd go out there and I'd meet her out there, right? Like like she even agreed.
yeah.
And I text her, and I'm like, okay. So I text her, and I'm mulling around the art show. I'm like the craft show, and I'm waiting, and I'm not getting anything back. And I waited for like 3 hours out there before I just like called my parents to come pick me up. Because I was like, I've been out here for 3 hours. I look like a lost child. I've seen every stall like 10 times, you know? Like, I don't think she's
Yeah.
coming out. Um, and then, um, she snaps me back like 4 hours later from the initial message, like an hour after I get home. And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my grandma was in the hospital." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "I'm sorry to hear that. Like, I hope your grandma gets better." You know, was uncalled for to miss, like, if you're gonna miss the planned meeting, at least,
Mm.
like, let me know when you knew that we had a meeting today. You know? Even, like, I
Yeah.
get forgetting in the moment, maybe,
But like,
but
for,
still,
maybe in advance.
four
Like,
hours later after it is
yeah,
kind of
especially 4 hours
insane.
later.
Like,
That's shitty.
like, I went out, like, and it started at 9, you know? So I
Hmm.
was there at, like, 9, at, like, the beginning of it. And, you know, so 9, 3 hours, I was there to, like, what? Like, 12? Like, 2 hours, and then, like, so around, like, 1, she texted me back. And she was like, oh, like, you know, my grandma's in the hospital. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, I was like, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope your grandma gets better. You know? I was like, I hope your grandma gets better, right? Um, that was the wrong thing to say, apparently. Which,
Oh,
right? Right? I'm not one to delve into someone's personal feelings unless they tell me something, right?
hmm,
I'm not someone to delve into that. Like, you can be open with me. I'm maybe it's because I don't like. Maybe it's because I'm so open about things that
hmm,
I feel that like other people, like maybe it's because I'm willing to say whatever I want, and if I don't want to go into
yeah.
something, I won't go into it. You know. So, which I feel like is standard behavior. Um, maybe not. I don't know. But I get to school
Mm.
and she goes, I get to school like the next day and she goes, "Why didn't you ask me how my like she was like, "Why didn't you ask me what my grandma had?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you wanted me to do that." I was like, "So, what'd your grandma have, you know?" But I was like, you know, I feel like I shouldn't have to do that, you know? I don't know.
Mhm.
Maybe I should. I don't know. But oh, it's 10:02. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Let me finish. I'm going to stay on for a long time cuz I'm getting my shower
I
tomorrow morning. Oh, do you have to
I
go?
am no. I want to stay on, and I want to talk about something, uh, dealing with myself, I guess.
Okay. Hold on. Let me go and take my meds real quick and I'll finish my
Okay.
story. I can finish up my story real fast and I'll be back. I'll be back really quickly. I promise. I promise.
Hmm.
Oh shit, I dropped my drink.
Weirdest generational crash out. My 4 year uh, doctorate in stupidity, possibly. I mean,
Okay. So here we go. Let me finish the story up real quick.
cool.
So, um so I was like, "Oh, okay, well I'm sorry. They didn't ask what your grandma had." That was kind of the beginning of the end. Then prom season hit, and it was a bit rough
Yeah.
between us at that moment. But then the guy that you probably saw at
Mm.
at what's it called? At the senior art
Um.
show
Yeah, the art show.
appeared, and I guess he was her neighbor,
Mm.
and like came back from a trip and was enrolled in one of the schools nearby. And I had no clue who this guy was. Like,
Yeah.
she's never talked about him ever. But whatever. I was like,
I wonder.
yeah, I wonder why. And so I'm
Mm.
added to like a group chat about like prom stuff. And me and her, we went back and forth picking dresses out about like what we styled it based on like what we thought looked best on each other, right? Um then like out of nowhere, like I went to like one of the concerts and she like wanted to talk. But I was like, "Oh, well, my mom's going to want." I was like, "Well, I don't know if my mom will let me go home with you just cuz of how late it is. Like I'm usually not this late." And like fair enough, my mom literally told me no. She literally said no this time. So, I told her and went home with my mom before I had the chance to see her. And she took this as like an offense and called me on her way home. And she was like, "Hey, why didn't you stay to talk with me?" And I was like, "Oh, well, my mom said like I couldn't, like I told you this before the concert, like I'm sorry, but like I couldn't." And she's like,
Mm-hmm.
"I could have convinced your mom." And I was like, that's not the point. Like I don't have my license. What my mom says goes. Like this is what we're at. What my mom says goes. So
Mm-hmm.
um so we were calling the way home. This was like right before, and like we had plans to go do stuff like in like in a bit. Like literally in the next couple of days. But I guess she was holding on to the grudge that I never made time for her. Because whenever she wanted to do something, I either my parents said no, or like I was too busy wanting to be with my dad in the hospital. And she felt that I never came up with enough plans, even though I told her that like I literally struggled with doing it. But she said like I never came up with enough plans, and she felt like she was trying to carry the relationship herself. And I was like, "Oh, well, I'm like sorry you feel this way. Like I've been open about my problems this entire time." And she's like, "That's the point. Like you never want to hear about my problems." And I was like, "That's cuz you make me like dig to find the like you make me dig. Like I shouldn't have to dig if you want to be open about your problems." And she was like, "Well, then we should just break up." And I think she was expecting me to like fight back in some way. But I was like, "Okay, let's do that then." And that was it. And then she proceeded to show up at prom in a different dress with her little side hustle, I think. Side hustle. And then
Yeah.
he came to the concert. And at that point at the concert when he literally ran up to the stage to like talk with her, I was like, I think
I want to murder this man.
I was like, I think there might have been something going on. Because
Yeah.
like she broke up with me like a couple like May 24th, right? The only reason May 25th. The only reason I know that was cuz May 26th I got my driver's license.
I felt like I saw them hanging out before then.
Yeah, no, I definitely like I think something fishy was going on. I definitely
Yeah.
think something fishy was going on. Because there's no way you go from, like, one person really quick to another person. Like, even though I felt chill with it, like, the breakup hit me hard. You would, like,
Mm-hmm.
that, even though, like, even though a lot of, like, wrong things happened to me in there, it still hit me hard. So it was a bit questionable when, like, all of a sudden she was. It was, like, easy enough to grab a new dress, especially with how expensive the dresses were. Like, it was
Mm-hmm.
easy enough to grab a new dress. And, like, oh, now this guy who goes to another school, like, you were able to get him into the prom and stuff like that. So, I do think that, like, something was going on beforehand. Like I said. Oh, and
Yeah.
then her friends literally, like, didn't back down. One of them was, like, on my fucking throat. When I was drawing on the whiteboard in orchestra, I drew Jojo Siwa because I was, like, big into Jojo Siwa. Like, that was my hyperfixation at that time. And
Yes, it was.
it was. And Kidler wouldn't let me write Karma's a bitch on it. Because, like, or
Oh
Karma's
yeah.
a. He wouldn't even let me write Karma's a B word. So, I just wrote Karma will get you. Which sounds so cryptic. But I wrote that because I wanted something to do with Karma. Like, that's like her song. And her friend, like, her little midget of a friend, took that as, like, me throwing shade at her. And I was like, girl, what? And then her other one came up to me and was like, oh, she only broke up with you because of, like, what's it called? Like the personal ways of loving, like, love languages. We didn't share the same love language.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, whatever. Yeah, that was rough. So what you want to say?
So I want to share this thing that I kind of like literally haven't told anyone, and it's like spanned
Hold on,
all of
hold on.
high
Give
school.
me 5 seconds.